Hello Internet, and here we are again, sitting on Pokémon Showdown. We're going to press some buttons and knock some Pokémon out, hopefully. I'm here again with my good friend, Ben Kyriakou. Hello. Whoopee! And as we all know, two-time UK national champion, and he's played at Worlds a few times as well. He's quite a good player. And
yeah.
And in this game, because what we have been doing, if you've seen the other videos, is we've been playing with each other's teams, and I've been doing absolutely horrendously with Ben's team. It's not my style at all. I'm utterly lost when I'm playing with it, so I didn't go too well. And yeah, he was playing with my team as well. He's been using my team for a little bit to play around with, and they went quite well. But in this video, we're going to each have a game using just some random team, basically, just to show off some yeah, have a bit of fun, really. So I'm in a battle now. You've probably seen this team before. I used it in one other video, and I mean, I say this team like it's some sort of established, well-crafted team of Pokemon, but literally it's just three things that I thought supported Magnezone, because I wanted to try and prove a point that Magnezone could be used, and then a Gengar and a Staraptor on the end. So it's not a well thought out team. It's not too balanced. It's got a few tricks, but I'm not too used to using it. But at least I made it, so you know, at least I got some idea of how to use it. But I'm looking at this Aegislash now, and I'm thinking that it's maybe going to be a little bit of a problem. But I don't know, I seem to be quite successful with this team before, just sort of throwing random things out and clicking buttons, so...
and that's the game we play, ladies and gentlemen. That's
yeah.
the game we play.
Exactly right. And I think that is probably what I'm going to do again. Yeah, I think it is. This Chimeco doesn't have Protect. Which does limit a few things that I can or could potentially do. This Aegislash could be a bit of a problem as well. I don't have knockoff on my hand.
I'm looking at the Staraptor and thinking, does the final, if it's got final Gambit, does it really threaten your Chimeco? I don't know. How much HP does Chimeco have? Does it have a lot?
172, and Staraptor has 192.
Yeah, so the final Gambit could be a bit of an issue.
Yes. I've got my own Staraptor, but he can use fake out on it. But I don't know. I'm gonna throw some things out and let's get into this. The last video went on for a bit, so sorry if we bored you. Actually, just like to mention, like when I'm watching other people's videos as well, it's actually quite nice to put it on like speed times 1.5, because you can still follow along the games and it just sort of wastes less of your time, because that's obviously what you're doing, wasting time watching these videos.
Yeah, complete waste of time.
Yeah. So yeah, let's pick some Pokemon and go. Okay, Garchomp and Zapdos, fair enough. The Zapdos is more of the threat, so I'm gonna get rid of it.
Pew!
Yeah. Zapdos, oh, I'm not going to get rid of it. Yeah, I was just going to say, Zapdos is maximum HP is actually like a couple higher than...
yeah, it gets to 197.
197?
197.
197. So, yeah, so, well, I'm not going to get rid of it that quickly then, but I can basically... see, his Garchomp's out, so nothing's going to want to take a Thunderbolt. I'm going to get Levitate on my Magnezone, knock this Zapdos out. If he Earthquakes, he'll do a bit of damage to my Chimeco. I'll say a bit of damage, it did 22%. Obviously, oh yeah, because Staraptor's got Intimidate, hasn't it? I always forget about Intimidate.
Very useful on Showdown, those little things that come up under the health bar. I get lost in actual battles on the DS now because I can't see a little 0.67 times attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are my comfort zones in battles.
Okay, so now I've got rid of Parental Bond. I've got a parental bond, Chimeco. It's time to destroy things.
Boom.
This is
Bell chimes for the destruction of FP.
Bang! Parental bond. Where else would you see something like this? That's fantastic. Okay.
And the weakness policy.
There's my weakness policy. And oh no, that critical hit is actually quite annoying. Actually, it's not, because I was thinking that this Magnezone doesn't have sturdy anymore, so I can heal pulse this Magnezone and where's heal pulse? There it is. I don't want to misclick again like I did in the last video. Oh no! Ooh, just survived thanks to not having parental bond there. Ooh, that was close.
It's a really good ability to be able to take away that parental bond. It does so much.
Yeah. Skill swap is so nice, isn't it? Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet. In fact, we're actually in not a very good position.
What have we got in the back?
I'm hoping I've got Gengar in the back, but Gengar is slow.
Is it a Trick Room Gengar?
Yeah, it's a Mega Gengar. Yeah. So I'm hoping that it's going to close combat Magnezone, because I'm going to protect it, and Rock Slide. Rock Slide last turn did 12% to Chimeco. If it doesn't flinch me, I can get a Trick Room off. This is what I'm hoping.
Oh, survive, and there we go. No flinch, and there we go.
Ah, nice one. Excellent. So, there's a Thunderbolt, and let's just heal pulse it. Okay, so excellent. So I quite like this team. This is
it's done. That Chimeco has done a lot of work this game.
It has, hasn't it? Yeah.
The heal pulse is huge. I think the Rock Slide probably was in KO range or near enough on the Garchomp anyway. So if you hadn't heal pulsed it, it might have been the Garchomp being Dragon Claw in the Magnezone and the Staraptor definitely KOing the Chimeco, and then you just wouldn't be in the game at all.
And this guy, he says in the chat, nice Trick Room team. So there's a bit of appreciation from this guy as well. So so yeah, let's just finish this game, and then oh, he's got a Focus Sash. So yeah, we can see this Gengar underspeeding this Garchomp as well in the Trick Room. So excellent. This game went as good as it could have done, basically. But Ben's going to look for a game now, and we're going to see what mysterious Pokemon he is going to be using.
And I've just got a battle, and I think this will be a popular team.
Well, I like the Lipard.
Some interesting things going on.
And you're playing against a very obvious Trick Room team. But this is another, as well as Talonflame, Aromatisse is another Pokemon that absolutely shuts Lipard down.
It is, absolutely. The only thing that you have against it really is the is the fake out, and then after that you've basically just lost.
Yeah, unless you've got fake tears and something, I don't know.
So I can't actually remember what moves I have. So let's go for.
Well, I'm expecting a fake out on Kangaskhan and a taunt on Chandelure, but this Kangaskhan might have inner focus. That's always a worry.
It turns out that this Sableye has the other move, and I have taunt on my Lipard, so I'm faking out the Kangaskhan and swaggering the Chandelure.
Okay,
we'll
fair
see
enough.
how that goes.
Yeah. Well, it can only go two ways, really, can't it?
It can. And I'm showing the Life Orb on the Lipard there. Very important, actually, this Life Orb, because the Foul Play at 2+, then one hit KOs. Well, just about everything. Yeah.
It's like in the look back, the history of my VGC 14 team video. We had a little look at the history, and we saw my Lipard with the black glasses. It's scarfed, that Chandelure. we saw the Life Orb with black glasses, which basically does the same thing, but since Kangaskhan got a bit bulkier, the Life Orb actually probably puts it over that edge of one-shotting things again. So Life Orb does work quite nicely. And again, we've got some more appreciation from the opponent.
Yep.
They're liking our teams today.
We are very appreciated.
We are.
So at the moment,
he's left.
But here we are.
Oh, he's joining again.
At the moment, I'm just gonna go the foul play on his Chandelier, try and get it out of the way, and I'm gonna will-o-wisp the Aromatisse for some damage.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, with the Life Orb and him being scarfed, this should knock it out.
Yeah. And there we go. We see the knockout here. Now, something that's quite interesting. Oh, he's gone for the Moonblast. So I've got the...
Okay, so it's a 2-on-2 now.
Licky in the back. Now, he won't know this yet, but he's actually in quite a bad position. I've got a normal Gem Explosion on this Licky. So I'm going to go straight for it and protect my Charizard and hopefully knock out the Aromatisse.
Hopefully.
I've not done many calcs on Explosion. I just assume it's going to KO everything.
I am quite looking forward to this. And it knocks it out. Fantastic. Excellent. And now presumably
we can
the Solar Beam.
There we go.
That worked out quite nicely as well. There we go. That's very good. We're doing well this time. We're not failing.
We're playing our own teams.
Yeah. So this is where things are probably going to start going wrong, because this team, this team actually if you imagine a Rotom Wash instead of the Zapdos, was the first team I made this format in VGC 14. The very first team I made. And basically, we can see I've got Gorgeist, I've got Trick or Treat, and the idea is to get Trick Room up and Trick or Treat, turn things into a ghost and crunch them, or Shadow Ball them, or Sucker Punch them, or do whatever. But this guy looks like he's got a proper serious team, and I don't. So, let's see how this goes. I think this this Amoonguss is going to be a problem, actually, because normally, I've actually got Life Orb on this Chandelier, but normally I have the Lumberry actually on there to deal with Amoonguss, or Goggles, but I don't anymore, so this is probably going to go horribly wrong, after our brilliant start with those first two games. So, let's...
The best way to do it is probably not to set up Trick Room for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But that Blastoise is quite threatening with the Water Spout and the Chandelier to deal with the Amoonguss, and it's all a little bit.
Yeah, this is a bit of a strange game, isn't it? But I'm gonna use these Pokemon. The Zapdos is gonna come out.
All right, the first time we've ever seen Zapdos in this team.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, I put Zapdos on this team actually instead of Rotom Wash, just so that I could do this outside of Trick Room. It's got Thunder Wave. I've got a second option, and Zapdos and Mawile do work very well together as well. So that was just a thinking of that. But it does make me a bit weaker to like Rhyperior and things like that I might otherwise want to just Hydro Pump. But we can see my Zapdos is in a very strong position here. His Blastoise might have Fake Out as well, but let's just make some moves and see what happens. See, now the thing is, which one is he going to?
Well, I think he kind of has to Fake Out the Zapdos, really, doesn't he?
Well, if he has got a Fake Out, yeah. Yeah, he's protecting his Blastoise. I'm hoping he doesn't have Protect with Talonflame, and he doesn't. Excellent, because I did target that Talonflame. So.
And really a perfect turn there.
Yeah. So nothing could have gone wrong. well, actually, a lot of things could have gone wrong, but nothing did go wrong that turn. But we'll have to see what else he's got now. This Zapdos it comes to something when you've got to hover over and actually look what your item is. This Zapdos does have the goggles on it, so at least if he does bring a Moongus in, then that is something as well. Blastoise is threatened. Gardevoir is threatening. Depends what his last Pokemon is.
What have we got as the options in the back?
I've got a Chandelure and Mawile in the back.
Okay. So maybe does it work to kind of sacrifice the Scrafty now?
Yeah, that is what I was thinking. Yeah, if he does want to target it,
and maybe go for the Crunch and Thunderbolt on or Drain Punch and the Thunderbolt on the Blastoise, or
yeah. Well, I've Ice Punched it, but yeah, he does have Moonblast. So yeah, I did. I've got Ice Punch on this Scrafty. I was hoping that he might want to target something else, but he didn't, and now we're not in a great position again now. So this Garchomp is threatening both of these Pokemon.
Well, we have got Intimidate.
Yeah. We nice reminder. I have got the Intimidate on in now. So the Zapdos was faster than the Gardevoir. So this Gardevoir might be Specs. It's definitely not Scarf.
I mean, unfortunately, we can't tell from the damage output because
no,
it's Moonblast on a Scrafty.
Yeah.
So maybe it's worth Thunder Waving it, and then play Roughing at the Garchomp.
Well, yes, because Mawile will survive an Earthquake at -1. So we're playing this very basically, but hopefully successfully. Yeah, I don't think, unless it's maybe Life Orbed Garchomp and oh, I can hear myself again on your phone. Echo.
That's very strange.
Yeah, I can't now. It's gone again. But anyway, so yeah, if he does get if he's got like a Life Orb on this Garchomp and he gets a lot of damage with Moonblast on the Mawile, then maybe it might knock it out. I don't know. I'm not too used to using Mawile, so.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, the Life Orb isn't a hugely common item, so it's probably in a best of one situation. It's safer to assume it's not got it.
Yeah, it has been a lot more common recently.
Oh, and he's gone for the.
He's gone for the flinches. Yeah.
And he has actually got the Life Orb.
Yeah. Oh well, he's got that flinch, and Zapdos surviving. Wow. Okay.
But we've got a good turn there.
This Zapdos has got literally 1 HP left.
Damn.
He didn't use... No, he had Protect, so this Blastoise does not have Fake Out. I mean, I'm presuming it hasn't got Fake Out and Protect. That would be a bit silly on a Mega Pokemon like this. And this Zapdos does outspeed both of his Pokemon. My Mawile threatens his Gardevoir, and my Chandelure threatens his Gardevoir. So this Blastoise is the big problem.
So is the Zapdos really fast, or is it?
This Zapdos is faster than both of these, isn't it? Actually, we didn't see the first turn if it was faster than Blastoise. It's not actually very fast, this Zapdos, but it is faster than the Gardevoir.
Because Blastoise can be run quite commonly timid.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, this could still be a very bad position to be in, but so I've got a few options, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to take. Obviously, I do need to knock out this Gardevoir at some point in this game, but I think he might think my Zapdos is faster than his Blastoise and protect his Blastoise. And I'm going to be safe or try and be a bit safe. So he does protect his Blastoise and bring my Chandelure in on that, which is very nice, and there's that. Excellent. So now if he is faster, he might... well, if I Trick Room, I don't know if my Zapdos is faster or not. If I Sucker Punch, then I'll do some damage to it, but my Chandelure will still probably get knocked out. I don't know. I'm going to Sucker Punch and Protect.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Oh
Yeah.
wow, 50%.
Yeah. So the Water Spout didn't. Yeah. No, I'm fine with that.
Just Sucker Punch and Trick Room.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, in case if he does Protect, then I will be outspeeding him next turn. So excellent. So I like the total non-use of Trick or Treat in this game, but that went well as well. This video is turning out to be quite well, isn't it? We're getting some.
Yeah, I
some
mean
good
we've
games.
won every battle so far,
Yeah,
so
yeah. But
that's better than we're usually doing.
and and seeing as I did so terribly with Ben's team in the last few videos, I think, are you going to use your world's team to try and give it a bit of redemption? Well, not really give it redemption, because obviously it works in your hands, but just to show it working.
Well, I can certainly do a game. Let's see. I can do a bit of a masterclass, shall I?
Please try to. Okay, so
Let's see. I'm searching for it. So I've just got into a battle.
Yep.
This guy has a chestnut, so it should be fun.
Okay. Okay, this looks like an interesting team. It looks very offensive.
It kind of is offensive.
It's a bit like sort of Ryosuke's team, but with a chestnut.
Instead of what, a Mega Morwell, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
But this is a team that could cause quite a few problems. That Tailwind on the Aerodactyl and the Mamoswine together is quite threatening. So I think I'm gonna have to play this a little bit weird, and I'm gonna bring 4 Pokemon that I don't usually bring together.
Okay.
So this has actually ended up working okay as a lead matchup.
The Mamoswine is obviously threatening the Garchomp, even at -1 though, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Volt Switch, Mega Evolve and Volt Switch off the Charizard, just to get a bit of damage, and it brings it into the next Volt Switch range, and then switch into the Gyarados, just so I don't
Yeah,
really take too much damage just yet.
that makes sense. 2 ground types, but 2 intimidates. Icicle Spear.
And there we go.
And no Life Orb damage. Do you think that might be Scarfed?
It could be Scarfed, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it would.
Oh, well, it went before your Manectric, so it's Scarfed.
Did it?
Yeah.
So it did.
Yeah. I have a habit of sort of missing things like that as well. But at least now, you know, one turn down. He's intimidated, and Ben's got some good information now. So this Mamoswine is either going to Icicle Spear again and do not very much damage because it is double intimidated, or withdraw, which I think it probably is going. Oh, apparently it isn't. And he's just going for. Ooh, I think we might have lost Ben just then. Might have heard the Skype sound. But we can still watch this game and see what happens. And I think Ben has actually left Skype, but we can still watch this game and see how it turns out. So he's still in quite a good position, actually, isn't he?
Hello.
Oh, are we back? Yep, you're back. Excellent. That's okay. I saw you disappeared from Skype, so it's like, well, yep, he's gone. But yeah, so you're not in a bad position here, are you?
Not at all. Now I'm in the Power Ice range with the Garchomp. I think I'm in a pretty safe position to just sort of double attack here. Sort of do a little bit of damage. And the only thing I'm really threatened by is a crit.
Yeah, and that Icicle Spear did nothing. Yeah, this is working out quite well. And again, what are his options? He might protect the Garchomp and go for a Tailwind, but your Manectric does outspeed his Aerodactyl, so that's not the safest move.
Yeah, the only problem is that I'm in Earthquake range if I...
Yes, yeah, if you do that.
But I think I'm okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Volt Switch off the Aerodactyl, and I'm just going to Waterfall at the Garchomp. So he's obviously not protected. I'm probably bringing Ferrothorn because it's now not really needed.
And this means we have got an Intimidate on whatever his last 2 Pokemon are now, which, unless it's Charizard, which it is Charizard, so at least there's one physical attacker here.
Yeah, and we don't actually know yet what form of Charizard this is. So what I'm going to do is a bit of a strange play, but it actually works out quite well. Usually, I'm going to just Gyro Ball of this Charizard to protect. Because I'm now not really too worried about the Ferrothorn, and if he mixes or does something else, I actually bring the Charizard into Volt Switch range. Charizard being quite physically frail.
Well, there's a few things that can happen here on this last turn, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
I mean, you can double target his Charizard with Volt Switch and Rock Slide, but he could protect and then Earthquake, or you could Hidden Power his Garchomp and Rock Slide, and the Charizard might survive that.
Yeah, it all comes really down to the thing. At the moment, I think the biggest threat to me is the Garchomp, so that's what I'm going to target, and it obviously works out. And then I miss.
But he misses as well. Okay, and now you've got a single target Rock Slide, so well, there we go.
He's done his arbitrary protect.
Yeah.
We've elongated this battle.
Okay, excellent. All right, well, with we've been quite successful in this little exhibition of games, haven't we? 4 different teams, 4 wins. A nice way to end our evening. So, thank you very much for joining me with these games, Ben. And
Anytime?
yeah.
But anytime?
And thank you guys for watching as well. So feel free to like and share and whatever the YouTube business does. Thanks for watching. That's the main thing. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And bye from me and bye from Ben.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.